feel free to type in the chat. We're gonna load up our chat. We have a lot of chat coming. So we're gonna wait for everybody's comments to come in. But while that happens, while we get everybody's comments coming in, people get time to actually type stuff out. You guys grab a drink. You know, we're gonna tell you about one of our programs. So if you guys want more of this kind of stuff, more of these drills that you guys can do. First of all, who had some fun today? Hands up if you had fun. If you enjoyed all the drills. Good. Well, this was just like, how many of this was 9, 10 drills today?
Yeah, we didn't even get to the scorp drill.
We have over 50 of drills just on flying alone. Okay, so Coach Sam and I came up with these, mostly they're her ideas. So we have over 50 drills, and we wanna share them with you guys. So one of the ways we can do that is we have a new online platform called Cheer School at Home. So it looks like this. I'm gonna show it to you guys really quick. So you guys see here, it says Cheer School at Home. So you go to cheerschoolatHome.com, and what happens there is you guys can we're gonna release Flight School today. So you get access to Flight School today. So that's over 50 drills. It's 6 weeks long. You guys get a similar workout to what you did today, but more intense, right? So what you saw today, you guys got the feel of it a little bit. So every week you're gonna get it's about 3 days a week. And then if you do the advanced plans, 4 days a week, you get all these drills that you saw, plus a whole bunch more that you guys can do. So if you wanna quickly check it out, head over to cheerschoolatHome.com. And here's what it looks like, okay? So I'm gonna load up a couple things while we do Q&A so you guys can see more about it. But we're gonna be including other programs too. So as you see there's Flight School, okay? And then let me take out the fisheye 1 second. There we go. So there's Flight School at Home, okay? And then we're gonna be releasing Stunt School at Home. Then we're gonna be releasing Jump School at Home. Then we're gonna be releasing Tumble School at Home, and then all that, and then so on. So we have all these programs planned. They're gonna come very, very soon. So we're gonna starting at Flight School. So if you guys enjoyed that, head on over there, get your parents, head on over there. And you guys get access to all the programs. You don't have to buy each program. It's just you pay one monthly price and you get everything included all at the same time. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna jump into the Q&A a little bit. And well, I'm gonna do the Q and then Sam's gonna do the A, because I don't think I can answer too many flying questions, although I sometimes try. All right, so let's see over here. You ready? Man, there's a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna scroll up. We're gonna go rapid fire here because we have like over 50 questions.
Yeah.
Okay, who else likes cheer? Let's answer that one. Do you like cheer? I like cheer.
I love cheer.
Okay, so pantyhose app. That's a good idea. You can use pantyhose if you don't have bands.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah. For my Scorpion, I only stretch one of my legs for years now. The other leg doesn't have a needle.
Yeah, it's normal to have one side that's more flexible than the other, but I do encourage you guys to try to do your drills as much as possible on both legs, mostly because I don't want you guys to develop back problems or anything down the road. It's good to try to keep things as equal as possible, but I have an almost needle on my regular flying leg, and then I just have like a regular Scorp on my other flying leg. Totally normal, totally makes sense, but try to keep your body in alignment there. Okay,
what else we got here? This is great from a coach's perspective. We're so glad you guys got something out of it as a coach. So I'll put this here and I'll take a look at the comments on the side.
I remember when I was an athlete, you know, as coaches, sometimes we can often say like, oh, that doesn't look good. Like we got to do it again. But I always had a strong passion about figuring out like why my flyers would make common errors. So especially when I first started coaching, I would stand in the gym for hours after practice, pulling things incorrectly, so that I could feel which muscles were working and which ones weren't. And so that helped me develop a lot of my drills, because I know the common errors from coaching for so long, and we have to learn to teach our athletes how to correct those errors.
Martin asked for Scorpion drills. We do have that awesome split video. Did you want to?
Is this Martin from Germany?
Martin Mites? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we were chatting. He sent me an email.
Okay.
Yes, we do have. I have a ton of Scorpion drills. We were just kind of running out of time now, so I didn't get to them today. But yes, I have a ton. It's my favorite position to pull. So there's a lot.
Yeah, if you guys go on our, where did we release that split drill? Remember when you kept your hips square? Was that on the Instagram?
I think it's on our YouTube.
And it's on our YouTube, yes. If you go to Cheercore YouTube, we will definitely hook you guys up. So if you are on this call, that means you're on our list, right? That means you guys can get our emails. So we will send out. So yeah, basically, I guess you want to say the most important thing about stretching that split for the Scorpion?
Yes, and actually this goes into the next question, which says, what is the most important stretch for flexibility? You need to stretch everything. There's nothing that you can skip. But the biggest thing I always want to fix for my flyers, I mentioned it earlier, it's doing splits properly. The splits on both legs are really important, but I need you to make sure that your back leg has your knee and your shoelace or your imaginary shoelaces on the floor so that your hip is not turned out, because that will really mess you up when you're pulling scales and squats in the air.
Okay. What helps most with balance? Should we do this every week?
Yes. So balance, technically, you're not supposed to be balancing when you're in the air as a flyer. You are supposed to know your center, how to pull to center and how to pull in a balanced way, but your bases are actually balancing you underneath. So what I'd like you to focus on more than thinking of it as balance is stability and being able to lock out your ankle, lock out your knee, control your hips, have your grab and pull positions memorized. So you need to think a lot about strength if you'd like to build stability in the air.
Okay, awesome. Tips for straightening your bottom leg.
So kind of, you'll see some of these drills if you guys sign up for Flight School at home, but like I said, I used to pull air positions incorrectly so that I could feel the difference. So I've taken that into our training by, for example, doing a heel stretch with the wall for a stabilizer, bend the bottom knee, extend it again, bend it, extend it. Knowing that a bent knee heel stretch is not technically correct, but you're trying to teach your body what the feel is to make the correction when you're in the air. So you actually want to do it incorrectly and then correct the mistakes so that you can feel what you need to squeeze more of. Also, building strength is going to help you big time.
How to get more stable ankles?
Stable ankles. So we do have drills for that for sure in the Flight School at Home program, but it's a lot of using those stretchy bands. Resistance bands. That's what they're called. I'm a professional, guys. You want to use the resistance bands and do like ABCs or pulling your ankle certain ways with resistance. And again, we show you how to do it in Flight School at Home. But yes, ankle strength is so important.
Tips for needle.
Tips for needle. So if you're doing a needle, or back in my day, we called it a spike. So some of my athletes will know it as a spike. But basically, when we pull to that squat position, what you want to do is, if your left hand is your grab hand, you want to take your right hand and start training yourself to grab as low as you can down towards your ankle rather than on your shoe, because that's going to help you to be able to crank that leg up nice and straight later. And we do have a lot of drills for that. One of the ones that I love is if you go against a wall and you put your hands on the wall, pull your squirt, and then switch hands, other hand on the wall. Switch hands, other hand on the wall. It will help you learn to switch those hands up in the air and grab lower.
Okay.
What country do I live in? We're from Canada.
Canada, woo!
Canadian.
Where it's still kind of cold. When I try to do my heel stretch and bow, I cannot seem to kick up my leg high enough, even though I'm with a partner. Or when I'm trying to bring my toe to the wall.
Okay. So that's from Sarah. So Sarah, one thing that I really notice flyers making a mistake with their heel stretches is that they will lean forwards and they can't get that leg up nice and high, or they're not engaging their abs. We were filming me pulling all of my air positions, and I kept fumbling my heel stretch, and I go, come on, Sam, get it together. As soon as I squeeze my abs into that nice hollow position and rock my shoulders back slightly, that leg comes right on up. So you really need to make sure that you drop the shoulders a little tiny bit and roll the hips under. All of my flyers who are on this call are like, we hear Sam yell at us about this every single day.
Mm-hmm.
Roll your hips under when you kick up that stretch.
How often should you stretch for best flexibility?
Every day. And the thing is, so I'm an old lady. I'm 32 years old, but I can still pull all of my air positions. And it's because I worked them obsessively and very intensely when I was a flyer. And now I don't have to stretch every single day anymore. But when you're first trying to gain that flexibility, you've got to do it all the time consistently. Be obsessive.
Awesome. Okay, we got a few more and then we'll be wrapping up.
Yep.
Do you guys travel to other gyms for clinics? Yeah, for flying school, I do it all the time.
Wait, I love this one. I really enjoyed it. It helped me stretch more than I had the whole entire quarantine.
Woo!
That makes my heart so happy.
That's
Keep
amazing.
Keep it up.
Do you travel for clinics and other gyms? Do you want to give some info about how you'll travel when the COVID stuff is over?
Yeah, I used to travel a lot and I would love to get back into it again. So I'd love to visit your gym. If you are a gym owner, you can email us info@cheer4.ca, or if you're an athlete and you want to meet me in person, I'd love to meet you. So let your coaches or gym owners know to send us a quick email.
Yeah, we'll answer two more in a sec, but I just wanted to show you guys what the cheer school looks like. So remember, cheer school has flight school. So if you're looking for flight school, you sign up for cheer school and you get all the access. So here's a little sneak peek. So as you guys see, this is when you log in, right? It'll say your name. So at the bottom, you'll be able to select. So you see how it says beginner or advanced. So now if I was for some reason wanting to be a flyer, I would definitely not be choosing the advanced plan. So I'll be going, okay, I'm going to do the beginner plan. And you guys can see it's a whole 6-week workout. So clicking on one of them will give you all the workouts that you need. And then the advanced plan has another 6-week workout. So once you're done the beginner, you do advanced. Now, if you're already somebody who's flexible, you can start with the advanced and we can give you more tips and drills after, but there's a whole set of videos that you guys can watch. And yes, you can do this every week and then repeat all 50 plus drills. So let's take a couple more questions.
What do I love most about cheer? Stunting is my absolute.
Tumbling.
Tumbling's cool, but stunting is my favorite.
Tumble school at home is going to be fun as well. Just so you, again, if you're part of cheer school, you're going to get tumble school at home for free. So it's all included. Let's see what else we got. What if you're not a beginner, but also not advanced?
So what you can do is I would actually recommend starting with the beginner program. But if there's, maybe you're really good at your heel stretches, but you're struggling a little bit with your backwards positions. So do the beginner part with the backwards positions and then up your reps in the ones that you're already really strong with, but definitely start easier and then work your way up. I hope that answers your question.
I love it. Can't wait to share this with my kids. My daughter loved it. A lot of drills we've never done before.
Thank you, Kelsey. That's
amazing.
Awesome.
Thank you for hosting the class. You're very, very welcome. I put in a lot of work, as you can see. I did a lot of stretching. Make sure we don't miss any other questions. I live in Buffalo. Hey, welcome from Buffalo.
Yay. I love downtown Buffalo. It's so cool.
Right?
Remember that taco place you went to?
Oh yeah, this was so great.
So good.
Best advice for tumbling as far as progress. Tumbling is something we'll take care of on another call. We'll be doing something just like this for tumbling. So hang in there if you have any tumbling questions. Today we want to stick to flying. Thank you. Thank you. You're very welcome, guys. We really appreciate you guys being here.
Sweet. Thank you.
Yeah, this was awesome. Thank you for allowing other gym members. No, of course, anybody was welcome for this call. We will be putting up so if you guys are wondering about the recording, now if you're a member of Cheer School, which you can sign up for today, cheerschoolatHome.com, what'll happen is we're going to take this recording, we're going to upload it literally like late tonight. And by tomorrow morning, you'll be able to see it in the members area. We will be releasing this Q&A for free. So if you're like, oh, what was that one question that she answered that I don't know? We'll release the Q&A section on our YouTube page. You'll be able to go download it for free. No worries at all. So,
I'm going to just answer that. Well, people are asking. One more question,
middle splits.
I wanted to just address, some people are asking if we do this every week. No, we don't do this every week, but the Flight School at Home has a weekly program. And there's also a private members group where you guys can message me and ask questions anytime so we can connect that way if you guys are in the Flight School at Home. Middle split stretches. I'm also still there, but not quite. You just got to keep going and make sure that you're holding those split positions for a decent amount of time. I would say about a minute without bouncing around. Okay.
So I see a lot of questions about this every week. Yes, if you're in Flight School, you'll have a 6-week program. So you'll be able to do this. And we will do Zoom calls with our members as well. So don't worry.
Yep.
We'll throw them in every once in a while. So the plan of Flight School is that you have a plan of action and then we come in and help you, or Sam comes in and helps you when you need it. So when you have questions, you go in our separate band member group. So you say, hey, check out my Scorp today. I was having trouble turning my toe in, or whatever your question is. And then Sam will hop in and help you guys out. So thank you guys so much.
Yes, thank you so much for joining us, guys. I hope you learned something. I'm
going to put the link in the chat below. So go take a look, and I'm going to give Sam a break. And if you have questions, you guys can always reach out to us, info@cheercore.ca. I'm going to put our email in the chat right now. So take a look. Hi, guys. Remember to hydrate. Drink lots of water. Take care, everybody.